Hi guys, how are you? Hope you are doing good. Welcome back to my channel. Today, let us see the organic farming. What is organic farming? What are the concepts of organic farming and how the organic farming can be developed, and some of the principles of organic farming let us discuss in this video. Here you can observe the organic farming practices such as vermicompost, green leaf manures, crop rotation, manures, biofertilizers, animal husbandry, some of the biological managements which included in the organic farming. Some of the practices like this can be included in the organic farming and develop the organic farming for the future purpose. Organic farming practices. What is organic farming? It is a method of farming system which primarily aided at cultivating the land and raising the crops in such a way as to keep the soil alive and in good health condition by use of organic waste without using the chemical fertilizers, and organic waste such as crop, animal and farm waste, aquatic waste, and other biological materials along with the beneficial microbes. Biofertilizers to release nutrients to crops for increased sustainable production in an eco-friendly pollution-free environment. The organic farming main aim of the organic farming is to produce the healthy food and they keep the soil condition in the alive condition and make the soil more beneficial for the human use. And as per the definition of the United States Department of Agriculture study team on organic farming is a system which avoids or largely excludes the use of synthetic inputs such as fertilizers, pesticides, hormones, feed additives, etc., and to the maximum extent feasible rely upon crop rotations, crop residues, animal manures, off-farm organic waste, mineral grade, rock additives, and biological system of nutrient mobilization and plant protection. Before going to the key characteristics of organic farming, let us discuss need of organic farming. Why organic farming is needed? With the increase in the population, our compulsion would be not only to stabilize the agriculture production but also to increase it further in the sustainable manner. The scientists have realized that the green revolution with high input use has reached a plateau and is now sustained with diminishing return of falling dividends. Thus, the natural balance needs to be maintained at all cost for existence of life and property. The obvious choice for that would be more relevant in the present era when these agrochemicals which are produced from the fossil fuels and are not renewable and are diminishing in availability. It may also cost heavily on our foreign exchange in future. And coming to the key characteristics of organic farming. Some of the characteristics of organic farming like protecting the long-term fertility of soils by maintaining organic matter levels, encouraging the soil biological activity and careful mechanical interventions, and also providing crop nutrients indirectly using relative insoluble nutrient sources which are made available to the plant by the action of soil microorganisms. The nitrogen self-sufficiency through the use of legumes and biological nitrogen fixation as well as effective recycling of organic materials including the crop residues and livestock manures. Weeds, disease and pest control relying primarily on crop rotations. Natural predators, diversity organic manuring, resistant varieties and limited thermal, biological and chemical interventions. The key characteristic of organic farming is the extensive management of livestock and paying full regard to evolutionary adaptations, behavioral needs, and animal welfare issues with the respect to nutrition and most important health, housing, breeding, and rearing. The careful attention to the impact of farming system on the wider environment and the conservation of wildlife and natural habitat. Here you can observe some of the principles of organic farming like health, ecology, fairness, and care. Let us discuss one by one in coming. The four principles of organic farming agriculture are as follows like health, care, and care, ecology, fairness. Let us discuss one by one. Let us see about the principle of health. The organic agriculture should sustain and enhance the health of the soil, plant, animal, and human planet as one and indivisible. This principle points out the health of the individuals and communities cannot be separated from the health of the ecosystem. Health is wholeness and integrity of living systems. It is not simply the absence of illness but the maintenance of physical, mental, and social well being, and immunity, resilience, and regeneration are key characteristics of health. And the role of organic agriculture, whether in farming, processing, distribution, or consumption, is to sustain the enhance the health of ecosystems and organisms from the smallest in the soil to the human beings. And in the view of the high quality, in particular, organic agriculture is intended to produce high quality nutritious food that contributes to preventive health and well-being. In the view of this point, it should avoid the use of fertilizers, pesticides, animal drugs, and food additives that may have adverse health effects. Coming to the next principle of ecology. The organic agriculture is also playing a major role in ecology. Organic agriculture should be based on living ecological systems, cycles, and emulate them, help sustain them. And this principle roots organic agriculture within living ecological systems, and nourishment and well-being are achieved through the ecology of the specific production environment. And organic farming, pastoral, and wild harvest systems should fit the cycles and ecological balances in the nature. These cycles are universal, but their operation is site specific. The organic agriculture should attain the ecological balance through the design of farming systems and also establishment of habitats and maintenance of the genetic and agricultural diversity. Those who produce, process, trade, or consume organic products should protect and benefit the common environment, including the landscapes, climate, habitats, biodiversity, and air, water. Principle of fairness. Organic agriculture should build relationships that ensure the fairness with regard to common environment and life opportunities. Fairness is characterized by equity, respect, justice of shared world both among people and in their relations to their other living beings. The principle emphasizes that involved in organic agriculture should conduct human relationships in a manner that ensures the fairness at all levels and all parties, farmers, workers, processors, distributors, traders, and consumers. Organic agriculture, here we have the principle. This principle insists that animals should be provided with the conditions and opportunities of life that accord to with the physiology, natural behavior and well-being. And fairness requires system of production, distribution and trade that are open and equitable and account for real environment and social cost. The principle of care. The organic agriculture should be managed in a precautionary, responsible manner, and also we should protect the organic agriculture and also maintain the health and well-being of current and future generations and also for the environment purpose. Organic agriculture is a living and dynamic system which responds to internal and external demands and conditions. The principle states that the precaution and responsibility are key concerns in the management, development, and technology choices in organic agriculture. However, scientific knowledge alone is not sufficient. The practical experience, accumulated wisdom, and traditional and indigenous knowledge offer valid solutions tested by time. The organic agriculture should prevent some risks, significant risks, by adopting appropriate technologies and rejecting some of the unpredictable ones and some of the unpredictable ones such as genetic engineering. Decisions should be reflect the values and needs of all who might be affected through transparent and participatory processes. Some of the basic steps for organic farming are, like as we discussed, five principles and conversion of land from conventional management to the organic management. If there is change in the conventional to the organic, there will be a increase in the organic farming. The management of entire surrounding system to ensure biodiversity and sustainability of the system. The crop production with the use of alternative sources of nutrients such as crop rotation, residue management, organic manures, and biological inputs. The management of weeds and pests by better management practices, physical and cultural means, and by biological control system. The maintenance of livestock in tandem with organic concepts and make them an integral part of the entire system. And encouraging the organic farming is encouraging the our health of human beings and increasing the soil viability, aliveness in the soil. So let us follow organic farming and encourage organic farming.
If you like this video, please subscribe